Salutations ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Maniacal Miniatures. In this video I'll show you a source on the interwebs on how to get very cheap plastic miniature bases for miniature wargaming and collectibles, so stick around for that. Bases. Miniature bases to be specific. These bases over here are from Games Workshop, the Citadel ones. This one is 32mm. And I painted this one in my How to Paint Miniature Bases Fast and Easy tutorial, which I will put a link to in the description below if you find that interesting. I only put this in the video because I didn't have an unpainted 32mm. It's not a base size I use that often though at the moment. This is a 40mm, this is a 25mm, and these are the 32, the 60, the 25mm from Aliexpress. And I will tell you in a moment where I got these. This is a 120mm times 92, and you can see that there, and just double check there, and these are quite similar to the Games Workshop ones, except they're a slight bit taller. They're about a millimeter taller than the other ones, but they have the same diameter, which is great. And these are less flexible than the Games Workshop ones. It's hard to tell perhaps, but there's way less give in the ones I got from China. So, whereas the Games Workshop one will have a lot of give when you press the middle of it, these do not. This base alone cost me $1, which is very cheap in my opinion, next to the Games Workshop ones. I got 100 of these 25mm for $7.12 for 100. I got 20 60mm for $4. For just $4 I got 20 of these. And I got 80 32mm for $6.53. These are all hard plastic bases, and they're great quality. There are, of course, as there are with most bases, even Games Workshop ones, some slight flashing at the sides, which you would need to clean up with a hobby knife, which is very minor. There are no errors on these bases as such. And yeah, I got a whole ton of these. I got about 200 bases for just under $30, including shipping from China to Denmark, which is wild compared to Games Workshop prices. And as you can see, their only difference is the height, and it's almost invisible with the larger bases. I believe these are actually about the same size, and it is only that they haven't actually made the 25mm shorter, and that the Citadel ones are. So I actually prefer their 25mm because their miniatures will stand at the exact same height with these, whereas the 25mm will stand at the lowest height at the GW ones. So all in all, I actually prefer these, and they are cheaper. I got all these for under $30, including shipping. So I'm very happy with this. I can get basing now, all my old miniatures, and possibly also some new ones in the future. So now I have some bases for my nice little dwarves. So yeah, thanks for watching. So guys, I hope you found that information useful and you liked the video. If you did like it, consider sharing it with a friend who would also benefit from this information, and consider leaving it a thumbs up and subscribe with the red button down below, as it helps me and my channel a great deal, and I really appreciate it a ton, as it helps me and my channel grow, and it helps me create more content like this in the future, which in turn hopefully will help you even more. And if you'd like to see something else I've made, you can check out some of my video playlists right here. And all that's left to do is just remember, in the immortal words of Demi Lovato, rainbows always come after the darkest storms. See you in my next video.